And here's another DOS game. Very colorful DOS game. Today I'm playing Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure. Adventure 1 of 3. I guess you just call it episode 1. That's fine. All I can tell you is that, like, with the Commander Keen stuff, the episodes have their own title screens, so they're being separated. For that reason. Look at that background. That's the stuff of champions. I don't know, I really like when games have their own custom title screens, so, I mean, please keep them coming. One moment, I am strange blue alien man. Alright, we gotta find our parents, because we're gonna stop on Earth at Disneyland. We didn't get that chance, since it was Cosmo's birthday after all. So now he's just out of the ship being like, where my parents at? I gotta find them. Those hint globes, they're alright. It's like when you hit a block with text in it that comes out. Only these are destructible. Well, when I get bombs, they're destructible. For the purpose of points. I would not worry about points so much. I would, however, worry about getting stars. So you can go to bonus stages. 25 bonus stars gets you to a bonus stage, but 50 of them gets you to the better bonus stage. I'm told, according to the hint sheet. What do you mean the hint sheet? Well, Apogee used to have these things called hint sheets, and it's just like, instead of buying like a whole guide, it's just when you registered and bought the full game, you get this little hint sheet thing, like with codes. You know, basically that stuff you'd see on any cheat code site. That was before such things were ubiquitous as they are now, so much of that mystery is lost. That's okay, though. I don't mind it. There's still plenty of mysteries. There's no shortage of mysteries. Those colorful things that gave me a lot of points just did that because I was already full health. Normally a small amount just to recover my health. You can have a maximum of 5 health, but you need to find a way to increase your max health. Like, what's the equivalent of a heart container, you say? Well, that's apparently a hamburger. So, the power of American fast food invigorates our young alien friend. Yes, I will constantly look up when I'm on top of stuff in case something falls down, like stars. Sometimes health and sometimes enemies will fall down, because there's this parachute type thing that will just fall down on you. And those eyeball stalks, you can blow them up, and they'll give you a bomb in return, but again, I don't really need to do that. Unless there's like multiple eyeball stalks, in which case I'm generating more than one bomb at a time, which is inherently useful. So much of the time I feel like I'm having too much bombs for things, but nah, just use them strategically. I'm always getting more than enough though, because I feel like I can take out most things without that, assuming I have enough health and not risking myself. All that good shenanigans. Yeah, this is one of those games I had like at the beginning of my life, seeing as this came out when I was 4. So, you know, it was all about this. I play it over and over again, and it was shareware, so I'd only have the shareware episodes for the most part. Like I said, I think the only time I'd gotten like a second episode of something was for the original Duke Nukem. That's still cool to me this very day. But it was weird that you like bought one episode as opposed to getting the other episode. I'm like, where's episode 3, guys? But you know, got around to that. But yeah, if you think episode 1 is too easy, play the other 2, because they're not. Not as stupidly as Commander Keen, though. Thankfully, this is actually very reasonable gameplay, if I recall. Once I go back and do this other 2, that shouldn't take me too long to do. Like, this is only feeling like it's taken a while, but that's just because of the slow and deliberate platforming. Like, I pretty much just did this in a single shot. I think there was just one time where I didn't because I made an oopsie and fell off somewhere. So the main thing is to just, you know, wall jumping is not as handy as being able to literally stick to the wall and then jump. Take that, Samus Aranus. Samus Aranus, look, here comes Rick Moranis. Samus Rick Moranis. The couple who didn't belong together ever, because no one would have thought of anything like that in their entire life. In their entire life, you spend life. What's a guy gotta do to get the popular? Apparently dance, monkey dance. That's the answer. Yeah, I failed to be able to describe what a lot of these fruit things are that I'm collecting, but there's a lot of weird collectible things that are just worth a, just just an what's the word I'm looking for? An arbitrary amount of points, these fruits. Alright, that was a health spot. Let me see if I can try to get this star without falling off. I'm already well on my way. We'll divide these playthroughs by section, and sections are usually just 2 levels. So, 2 levels plus the bonus stage. And that's how every Cosmo video is going to go. I believe someone may have made a mod of a single Cosmo episode. I don't actually know. I would like some confirmation on that. I've heard about it, though. The thing is, since I know that Cosmo Cosmic Adventure HD could be around any corner when Apogee's not too busy with the Rise of the Triad re-release, which I hear is going to be okay. Although, it seems like they did that already in 2013, but what do I know? So yeah, it's like once this game gets HDIs, I imagine there'll be a 4th episode, there'll be a level editor. I'm hoping someone... I hope they have like a camping editor for Secret Agent HD and Crystal Cave HD, and for this game. And for Monster Bash HD, now that I mention it. Gotta remind me to do Monster Bash one of these days. Yeah, this is the lighter side of the 90s. It's all colorful and episodic, and the beat is really... The beat to this... the music is really good because Bobby Prince Jr. is the man! You know, you got your Bobby Prince Jr.'s and your Lee Jacksons of the world. I don't know what causes the 50,000 point bonus. I think maybe just harming enough things, or something like that. Never did find out. Level 2 is not really that different in design from level 1. This might be the last time I get 2 such similar levels together. That's okay. Oh, I think Lingyan203, who does a lot of DOS and educational kids game stuff, I believe made their own series of Cosmo levels and Blake Stone levels, oddly enough. I'm the only one that... the very few people out there that makes custom content for both of those games. And you know, this really feels like a kind of game that would benefit from custom levels, so I mean, yeah. Oh, especially Blake Stone. It's just a hard game, man. Shit's hard! Some people say those things are like candy corn carrot things, but I'm not really certain. What is this art design? This looks like the back of someone's cooking gown. That's what I'm calling it now. I can't call it an apron. I must call it a cooking gown. Alright, unbeknownst to me, I believe you can just walk through that snail unimpeded. It's only when you step on it that it becomes gunk. But I can blow up the gunk, so it's okay. And extra eyeball stock, just for the chance to get bombs. You can have a maximum of 9 bombs. I don't know if there's a max on scored stars. I'm not intending to find out. Although I do... I have gotten close to getting max stars before. You know, like 99. I got somewhere in the 80s at one point. But yeah, there's a limit to all the good things they'll say to you about having however many stars when all that's said and done. These red guys with the mouths, they're basically the Goombas of the game. I'd say these blue grape things that have a parachute on top of their head are like the Koopas. Because they... you know, they can be 1 to 2 hits. They roll around. You don't actually kick them like a shell, though. We don't have any of that shell nonsense in this game. But they appear just as often, so they may as well be like the Koopa Troopa. I say that because there's a lot of enemies in this game that are pretty much direct Mario ripoffs, like without question. So I don't know what's up with that butterfly, because I can't actually touch it. I tried to. Nothing happened. Or rather, I can't actually reach it, so I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the other 2 episodes I can actually touch that thing and we can know more. Or if someone makes a custom thing and I just load it and be like, let me just find it for myself with these level editing tools. Yep. DOS platformers. That's like the best of both worlds. It's a Mario-like game and it's a DOS game. What could be better? Especially since this is actually the shit I am the best at. Like, maybe even better than first-person shooters? I don't know. I guess it's a problem when you don't really have, like, the quick save ability, but you do have saving per level. So I'll be saving at the end of these videos just to make sure I keep my place like I always do in any game recording. It's just I don't really need the fancy emulation stuff to do that. So that's good. Oh yeah, if you blow up a bomb with a bomb, well, it blows up too, so you're wasting your time. Unless you really want to hurt something real bad. Really bad. That is all the things that I say to you. Going down and getting... I think these red things are just upside-down strawberries? I could be wrong. Or maybe they're pomegranates. Da, 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 da. Also, maybe you didn't notice, but the intro music is basically ZZ Top. Not gonna lie, that's just ZZ Top. Like, it even says so in the file. It's just zztop.imf or something. But where can I get an IMF player? Yeah, it's weird, these IMF things, because they're just, like, not exactly MIDIs. Not exactly something that comes out of the MT32. It really just is, like, not even quite Sound Blaster music. I think that's, like, on the level of, like, just ad-lib before Sound Blaster. Something like that. Anyway, it's not a file type you're going to run into, but there's a way to just translate IMF into MIDI with some exception. Just be careful if that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to use it for, like, sound font experiments or something like that. This blue planet, I'm going to make it blue. With my expectations. Yeah, they're those blue grape bastards. I wonder if these monsters even have names. Like, you can't blame me for this one. I don't even know if someone's agreed on what the names of these monsters are. So if someone would like to implore me on this, please do. Alright, this cube thing gives you an invincibility, briefly. And it just functions like a shield. Well, pretty much nothing will hurt you except for bottomless pits. That's, of course, going to hurt you because you'll be falling off the screen, and no one wants that. These light blue orb thingies, if you hit them enough, they will eventually die. And I'm not going to chance it by not giving myself an opportunity to jump across where they go, because that's what they usually are. They're just mid-air stepping stones. Not much more to be said. Dun, dun, dun. On that front, just take time to pause and be like, "Hey, audience, look how scared I am, blarg." Yeah, I know. Alright, there's some stuff up here. I got more than enough stars, but you know what? Give me more stars. I got very close to having 5 million points. So, if you just want to beat my score, just get 5 million points. It's not as easy as it sounds, but it's very doable. That way, you can feel good when you do it and feel like accomplished without having to be too hard. I feel like that's what achievement systems need, is just hard enough. Hard enough to make you go through the effort, but not so hard that it seems like it's never within your lifetime to be able to do it. That's right, make sure you use the lookup function, it's very handy. Look out for those eyeball stalks that are just not really doing anything at all. I wonder if they're like alien security cameras. What else could they be? I mean, it's like in Duke Nukem 1, where you just kill them like I would cameras, and they're just littering throughout the place. Also loitering. They're loitering and littering. All the litterers. Not bad. Way cool. Groovy. Insane. Gnarly. Outrageous. Awesome. Brilliant. Oh, it gets higher than that. I know what the highest one is. The highest is Rocket Scientist. If it gets it higher than that, I'm not aware of it. So, I guess this is going to be the rest of the video, is this bonus stage. Which takes longer than it needs to, but, you know, I make the full round of it. I make sure to do this routine every time. I hop on all the springboards. Then at the end of the stage, I just break open all the containers. Then head back the other way and get some stuff while I'm at it, without touching the exit until the very last exit that's hanging out on the lower right side of the screen, or level data, you know, in the corner of what you'd call the map, the board, the stage, the lower right of the stage, the most lower right part. Again, I don't know what I'm touching anymore. I fail to grasp these abstract concepts, such as, what are these? Is this like essence of cherry pie? And what the hell is that? These, like, weird geometric emeralds that are upside down. Upside down emeralds. That's what they sound like, or look like. Look at these diamond things. Man, I don't know half this shit.
I don't know what this stuff is anymore. Doesn't anyone know?
Or check out what's in this box. Okay, that does look like something. However, I don't know what this is. This is some weird alien plant thing. I don't know what these are either. What the fuck are these? All I know is that you just touch them 3 times and they, like, spit out fruit from their essences and then they die? And then I don't know if that's right. Like, you're just harvesting these guys with their extra dimensional fruit harvesting powers? I don't really understand at all. What else can we do? I guess we can start doing something similar to the 100 coin rants, but I don't really want to do that. It doesn't really come naturally if I try to force it. Talk about what's ever on my mind. I hope you like this music, because it's going to be stuck in your head. It's like a sick carnival. It's like, I'm sick. Stop playing the carnival music. Want some cotton candy? Got some weird pancake-like things that taste like air. These, like, funnel cake things. Yeah. Take this vaguely salty popcorn. That's right. Bland foods. Step right up. Step right up. There's thousands of prizes that mean ultimately nothing. I know, you got a whole bunch of tokens, but guess what? That's laundering in casinos, so you're gonna have to give those up.
But where is the casino? I don't know. I don't want to go to one of those.
I mean, it's not like I haven't. I just don't want to.
I don't want to very much.
You know, money's already a problem. You want me to risk it unnecessarily for a chance. That's why I don't do the lottery. That's why I don't fiddle. I don't tinker with the stock market. Because I'm not some weird, like, investor which the CEO of a company has to pander to because I want money. Like, it's weird. Like, people think it's the CEO that necessarily wants more money, but a lot of times they're hamstringed by the real leaders. It's just like a secret, shadowy cabal of investors are like, nah, give us money. And those are the people you should be really worried about, because the CEO is just like a target, like a figurehead. Like the president, for instance, a figurehead. It's the guys in the back, like the legislation, the lobbyists. Don't worry more about that. Whoever's pulling the strings. I imagine my polar opposite is a shadowy person, never revealing himself. Just pulling the strings from behind the scenes. Never to be seen, never to be heard of, only spoken of in myth. It's kind of like the counterpart to Detective Conan, actually. Instead of like a young kid, it's a very old dude who just stays old. And who's been old for a very long time. So he basically has immortality without youth, and he just looks awful. But no one knows he's really in charge. To what end? That's the real question. Oh no, it sounds like I'm being all cynical. I mean, yes, but also because, you know, a game wolf has needs.
He needs stuff. He doesn't want to labor you with his problems.
Now entering level 3. Not before I save, buddy. Next time on Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure. Adventure 1 of 3. So, adventures. Cosmo's Cosmic Adventures, plural. A nice little green forest. And this... whatever this strange abomination of a plant is, which I'm going to have to deal with. Thusly. Good thing I have all these bombs saved up, because now they're going to become pertinent to the rest of the game. Or just the rest of the series. Always have these weird plunger detonation bombs. One more thing. I don't know why the screen does this in the game, or it's just like it crops out, but the thing is the menu, like the introduction, did not crop out the screen, so I'm guessing that's natural. It's a lot with a lot of early DOS games, where we have just like the border with the CRT monitor. So I imagine that's to be expected. Feel free to crop this out in your own clips. I don't mind. I'm just saying this is how it looks, and the sprite work seems fine to me because I played this well before I ever started doing YouTube. So I think this looks right. It sounds right. Anyway, see you next time.